Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Factorio the Charm, where if everything goes right, this is going to be the longest recording session I think I've had, and it's been that long since I played. I tried using the D-pad to move, I'm an idiot. To play this for a while, it should hopefully be at least 7 episodes. We've run out of some coal, so let's go pick some up. That's a power line, so I don't really want to touch that. Oh, that's the new power line. No, wait, that's not a new power line. That's not the power line. This one's a power line. The one I was taking it from is the sodding power line. Yeah, that's not that clever. Anywho. That's, to be honest, too much coal. There we go. Let's... You guys aren't filling up? You do. There we go. Come on. Fill them all up. It's been a while since I've been able to fill all them up. Because I haven't been playing in a while. No, I mean, even like, I think in game time, I've been sort of piecemealing it, if I remember rightly, not really filling them up, just topping up the ones which needed it. But yeah, at the moment I don't have the throughput to run all of that. And I have way too much coal, so let's just fill up some of these boilers. Get rid of some of it. Oh, I'm stuck on a tree. Sodding tree! Is that all of it? No, not quite. Nowhere near. I say not quite, and then I'm like, yeah, actually, nowhere near. 15 coal. That's fine having on me. Now, I have been reading the comments, and I think I've messaged about how this isn't an optimal design. The original design of it isn't optimal, and I've butchered it, so it's probably worse. But... let's see. Green doesn't seem to be keeping up. I think, is it just iron? So iron is not... My problem really isn't that at the minute that I, words. My problem isn't that I'm not keeping up. It's not that this can't produce quick enough, although it looks like it's like, oh yeah, there's definitely not enough green there. It's not that. It's that I don't actually have enough iron being produced, and that's my problem. So although I will say it's not the best of setups, at the minute that's not the problem. You need iron, don't you? Yeah. I'm just going to try and let this fill up. Yeah, if less of you are... like you want iron too? Yeah. If less of you are trying to pick things up, then they'll actually back up a little bit more and that'll work. And I'll be able to see how it actually does run. I mean, the red... I've probably overdone the red. But what I was thinking was, if it wasn't for this being here, you could have another line of these taking off here, so it would be something like that. Then again, I ain't got... If I moved where these were... or where these were... No, wait. Yeah, if I moved where these were... I could do things and stuff. No, I annoyingly, this is in the way, and I might just end up shuffling these up one to... It'd have to be up 2, wouldn't it? Yeah, if I need more green, I can fit more green in, even if I have to do it so that they just, like, put down into a belt in the middle here, so, you know, one belt like there, go under, and... join on the wrong side. So I'd have to turn that underground belt and come around here and load up on that side. It could be doable, but at the minute that's not the bottleneck. I'm happy that this works. I have blue science and it seems to be reliably short on iron. Which is sort of expected. You know, I need to get it out and exploring and killing more bases. And thankfully, I don't have that much of a problem with when it comes to bases and things like that. Oh yeah, you don't have power, that's fine. You don't actually need to be there. Go away. So where was I? Wait, is this working yet? Oh, of course it is, it's making blue science. That's batteries, and batteries are coming in there. Right. Do you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to quickly pause and check my last video so I can figure out where the hell I was. Be right back. Okay, where we left off then was actually that I didn't have... Don't use the D-pad. Didn't have any petroleum gas because these guys were full. And I suggested that cracking may be an option. And I don't want to overdo that. Chemical plant, I did suggest that we go from the light. So let's just quickly do that. Bit of iron plate. Anywhere there's an iron line, please. There we go. Get some pipes. So you're going to crack... Oh, I can't crack because I don't have advanced. Yay! So that's not a thing. We're not doing that. I need the science to tick, and then actually starting on... Right, which way? There's forest basically everywhere. But is there any reasonable... It's like the largest deposit in the map. I guess that's still technically a starting area one. It's not iron colour though, is it? Iron's got a bit more of a blue, it's that. But yeah, as we're looking, there's copper and iron there. So I think going south, at least in the short term, seems like a good idea. So here, which means I probably want to kill that worm, is where we're going to go. And if we head just... I'm trying to head in a straight line because a straight line's easier. But probably want to run out, kill that base, and maybe kill this one if we can do. So what tech do we have? We can build plenty of these bullets. We don't have a combat shotgun yet. I'll want some personal turrets with me. Actually, no. Laser turrets. Laser turrets and run power. A couple of radars. And then... some medium. And a good number of big poles. Armor-wise... we've got heavy armor already, which is the best that we can do. Should have plenty of bullets. Yeah, let's come out of the map. We're going to be heading south. I was producing bullets somewhere, wasn't I? Apparently not. I really thought would have been producing them. Let's just queue up some more laser turrets. And what are we showing here? Now it's steel. Also, yeah, I noticed this. Yeah, I'm undoing that. Right, you. Underground horde. Come out there, that should still be working fine. Well, yeah, it's 2 splitters. Don't have any built good yet. There we go. So splitter here, splitter there. Rebuild this track. And I haven't had a chance to look into any of the other mods that I mentioned the possibility of. Yeah, instead of taking the iron off here and doing all this, because no, stupid. It's me trying to build to the plan that I had in my head and thinking, oh, I only need to run an iron line. Yeah, I only do need to run an iron line. But, in fact, actually, all of us can go. There we go. And instead of having to run anything underground here, I already have a gap. And that'll just merge up. Yes, why have separate smelting when you already have adequate smelting of it somewhere else? Okay. Now, I still haven't quite got in my head on how we're doing the trains. I want sort of a wide gauge network. Picking up a stone is probably going to be useful because I'm going to want a fair chunk of track. In fact, let's... What do we need for track? Steel and iron and stone. The stone I'm going to put in myself. I'm not going to bother putting that on the belt. But is there anywhere where we have a steel and an iron line reasonably close? Steel and iron. Here. But no. So I'll run these lines up a little bit larger and... sort of here. Steel, iron, stone, yeah. Just need more steel and iron for the curved rails. Make another one of you, grab some more iron to make some more. That's steel. I knew what I was saying. So let's see, if you was here and here. Now putting into little chesties. Steel chests, yep. Go, you want power poles? I was getting ready to attack, wasn't I? That should power the whole thing, although actually you want iron bars, which is going to take the iron, so 1, 2, 3. I would think one thing making iron bars could power them both. So let's see, if you was inputting here and here, replace that power pole there to maintain the connection. You're going to want... Oh, damn it, I ain't got a way of putting... iron them both. The long-handed inserters would be there and there. Can we pick up from underground belt? If I do that, would they pick up? Like from both sides? I don't know. And you're not getting any resources anyway, so that's not clever. So let's just go for 3. Like this. You're making iron gear, intermediary. You're going to make iron sticks, which I think is one thing we need. You're going to make straight. You're going to make curve. So and you're going to output. This is the normal belt coming in. You're going to output onto this belt. Which means you're going to need a long-handled input. And so are you. More iron. There we go. Power. Yeah, I did tell you to make stick, didn't I? Yeah, make stick. And for stick, we just want iron plate. You need steel as well. You do. So let's run these lines up a bit further so we know where they're going. Here we go. Oh, crap. Tree. That tree doesn't even look like it's in the way. It looks like it should have been perfectly next to it. Yet that one looks like it is in the way, and it works fine. Actually, the iron and the steel are the first belts as well, so the only ones I really need to run to check this. Again, that one looked like it wasn't in the way. Seizure-inducing little fucker there. Now, if I was to run the iron in line with this, then I could curve down and put it on the top. So I'm going to want some of you and more of you. That'd be you there. That there. Actually, no, I want it after, not before. Just don't know why I was putting it before. Oh, because that's what I did. No, I did it. No, I did it before there for some reason. Meh. But now it's fine. Belt. So you're going this way. There we go. You're going to be here. And afterwards, we're going to rebalance. So there, you're making the iron bars, you're feeding that in, you're now getting the steel. Which you don't need it, but it goes straight past to you. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't store the bars. Or the sticks. Instead, you are here. And if you had stone, which I didn't want to run on a belt, but I will have its own little box here. If you had stone, you would then work. There we go. Do I want to limit them? They're going to be limited by the stone. Why aren't you... She needs steel. Oh, because there's a little bit of iron in the wrong place. Yep. But now you're both going to work at the same speed. And you're actually being limited by the... For what? Stone. Yeah. But you're not as much. Because you only need 2. Oh, and the iron bar. Because steel's coming down every single line. Okay, yeah, that was bad planning on my part. I think, hands up if you saw that one coming. Oh, if you just noticed that one. Yeah, this. Curve. Just so it's a little bit symmetrical. Like, I could have joined it straight up there, but now this should work fine. It really doesn't look like you should be able to reach the iron bars. Wait, now why aren't you working? Actually, they don't need iron, they just need the iron stick. That case... Pick you up. You're now outputting... onto this, pick up the iron. Only the stone needs to be on that other one. Oh no, because you still need the steel. But you don't need the steel. What the hell was I doing? So let's take you under here. Send you up there and send the steel straight through. So that works. $90. They're going to fill up. It's just limited by the stone, but they're going to fill up. Okay, while we was doing this, how's science been behaving? Now, science is apparently fully backed up, so what are you waiting for? Oh, because you picked up and was trying to put iron in, you stopped. Oh, are you kidding me? It had iron and it couldn't put it down, and because I filled it up, I want room for it to put it in, so I killed production. There's not any more of you waiting with iron in your hands, is there? No. Also, yeah, so it definitely had a chance to fricking back up. I killed the entire fricking system. Let's go grab some copper. Oh yeah, for one bit of pipes that I don't have. Go, a little bit of copper. Some more bullets. Make me feel nice and protected. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTubes, that's all the time we have for today. I believe in the next episode we'll have a rundown, try and finish it, see if we can't take out them bases. We need to repower the copper production, and our power production is looking fine. So as always, I'd like to thank you for watching. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye.